What is up again, internet? Sorry, I'm about to more Overwatch Championship Series. This time it's M80 versus Toronto Defiant in the grand final. I skipped the two lower bracket maps, Toronto Defiant versus Students of the Game and Students of the Game versus Citrus Nation. I love Citrus Nation, but I think them taking fourth is really cool. Students of the Game in third. I'll just go ahead and take that for what it's worth. And I really am excited to watch the EU grand final. I did tune into the stream a little bit here and there, and I saw that the Peps was up, or I'm sorry, Ints was up 3-1 over Space Station. I was like, okay, this is a wash. Came back later and it was 3-3 on the final map. I'm like, oh shit, I get to watch that. So I'm excited. It goes to the final map. I have no idea who wins, and I'm excited for that. This one was kind of one-sided. M80 kind of put Toronto Defiant in the dirt last time I watched them in the upper bracket finals, but I'm pretty sure Toronto Defiant is going to be coming back with a vengeance. Want to put some work in. This match goes to 5 maps, and it's a best of 4. RuPaul takes down Pelican already. Numbers on the side of Toronto Defiant. Look at the disengagement from M80. Backing that ass up. Ultraviolet just got his head taken off by Barrett. Okay. Alright, Toronto Defiant looking pretty solid so far. I think I have like a piece of plastic stuck in my teeth or something. Alright, whatever. Insider baseball. Chucking the javelins. Catching Merritt. Or that's Happy. Almost got his head taken off. Gonna need to get topped up by Ultraviolet. There's a contest on the point. Sugar Free and Pelican playing a little bit of footsies on the side while M80 tries to figure out a way to get through this choke point. Trying to contest. Here comes Hawk on the high ground. Someone head glitching him. Burning from cooldowns of M80. And here's Kitsune for Kitsune. Someone taking a positional advantage, corralling M80 in this mega health pack area. The flip goes over for them, but the fight is going on the side of Toronto Defiant, so it's just going to be a little bit of consolation percent on their way out. I'm sure Sugar Free, or whoever it is, Vega on the point, flipping it back over for them. 40% on board for Toronto Defiant, and we've got triple ultimates, triple caution, nothing on the board for M80. Looking like a struggle session so far to start off with. Toronto Defiant, 50% on the board, looking good. Hot chucking the javelin, making someone think twice about the approach. Just poking up, holding on to this ult advantage. Knows M80 wants to generate their ults as well, and here we go. Looking mostly commensurate. Sound barrier is on the board for either side, but Liar goes down. There it goes. No more sustainability on the side of M80, and looks like this fight is already going for the Toronto Defiant. Here comes the Terror Surge out of Hawk to try to turn the tides, but there's nothing doing. He takes out Sugar Free, but that's going to be it. The rest of Toronto Defiant looking solid. Happy, able to Michael Jackson that javelin. Alright, bro. Someone going back to the high ground. RuPaul chucking some healing to Fudas, topping them up. Here comes Hawk already on the Doomfist. Extra stall potential. Happy's gonna need to go dummy thick with this overclock. There's the sound barrier from Liar to engage with, and Vega responds. And there's the green light for Happy to pull out the overclock. And there you go. Here comes the Kitsune from RuPaul. Extra sustainability damage coming out of the side for Toronto Defiant. Happy using the mobility, trying to put in shots onto someone. But too much sustainability, too much damage on the side of Toronto Defiant. Happy gonna escape with his life and the stats, but I think they might take him out before you know, yep. He didn't even get the moral victory. Toronto Defiant looking really strong on the first round. I don't think M80 got they didn't get a fight win at any point. They got some percent. They flipped it over during the second fight, but they didn't have control at any point. All right, M80, wake up. You guys won last time, 3-1. Really strong. But you know Toronto Defiant is going to be making some adjustments. Where are we going to Village? Or whatever this is with the drum in the middle. Or is that Busan? Someone hitting Sugar Free's teleporter. Using the mobility options. Heading to the high ground. M80. On the other side, however, setting up shop on the point. They want to get invested nice and early, and someone, the rest of them, going to join them on the low ground. Control of the point initially is over to Hawk and them. Hawk and M80. But here comes someone. And the rest of Toronto Defiant not going to give it up for free. Here comes a fight on the point. Javelin whips wide left or in between the squishies in the back line. Both the wrists are spear spinning one another, trying to jockey for position. Trying to give their back lines an angle. Happy's able to take down Vega. There goes the speed boost for Toronto Defiant and the advantage on the side of M80. But Toronto Defiant still looking pretty solid. They got all their firepower. Someone low needs the RuPaul Immortality Field to keep him alive. And Merritt's able to take down Happy. Vega should be back in it. The Deadeye early from the side of Merritt, slowing down to neutral. Hawk is low. And he's got the Kitsune from Ultraviolet to back it up. RuPaul with the Amplification Matrix to respond. Point goes over to Toronto Defiant, but I think numbers are on the side of M80. Here comes a re-engage from Hawk. Spear spinning in there. Someone trying to stop him from getting to the back line. Trying to protect the kids. And the Arista's continuing to jockey for position. Prolonged fight win. We've been losing bodies on either side. Speaking of which, Sugar Free goes down. Happy was able to take him out with the dink. And Cassidy fanning the hammer on the Arista. Following up on Hawk's aggression. Spear spinning someone into those shots. He's going to be able to hold on to the Deadeye, Liar, and Hawk also have their ults. What we got? We got some money in the bank for Toronto Defiant on the way back in too. They're going to have a barrier for barrier, Terror Surge for Terror Surge. Ow. That Happy's got a beat on him. They're going high. Makes the call to Liar and the rest of M80. And they're wrapping back around to contest this high ground. Ow. There's nothing but dinks on Happy's side. You gotta love the dopamine. And here it comes Deadeye. Trying to put some aggression in on him. They're isolating the Cassidy on the side. That's the Merritt. Gets taken out. And the rest of M80 going to wrap back around to the point with their advantage. They're going to be happy with that. Took out a bulk of the damage for Toronto Defiant, and they're disengaging. Running for the hills. They need their cowboy back. Only 40% on the side of M80. Toronto Defiant did a good job of having control of the point during the initial fight before either side really got the advantage. Spear spinning, nullifying that magnetic grenade. Happy, I'm hindered. Gotta relax a little bit. 50% on the board for M80, and here comes a re-engagement to Toronto Defiant and someone. They've got ultimates on the board. RuPaul activates the Amplification Matrix, but Hawk's trying to spear spin through it, push through it, nullify that damage amplification. A lot of ultimates off the board. Kitsune Rush was expended as well for M80, and they've got Toronto Defiant, or actually, I'm sorry, M80. Paying for their aggression, unable to follow up on it. RuPaul doing a little bit of happy dance on Ultraviolet, letting them know I'm the best flex support in North America. Don't get it twisted. Always have been, always will be. Sugar Free with a pulse bomb on the high ground, looking for something cheeky. Using the sound cues, getting the beat on where M80's coming from, making the calls to his teammates. This is such a cute skin, dude. Look at her with a little Santa hat on. That's adorable. Okay. Sugar Free, looking for Pulse Bomb. Evil Intentions on the back line. Has to burn a recall to keep himself safe. The Immortality Field off the board for M80. There's going to be another green light for him to go in. No sound barrier as well. He's got Evil Intentions on the back line. Chucks in the Pulse Bomb. Splash damage. Takes down a lot of the M80 members to low, and they're going to disengage. They need to top back up, and they lost Hawk. They lost their front line, and they're approaching last fight territory. Toronto Defiant looking pretty good. We got Amplification Matrices on the board. You can do that from there? Oh my. Yo, Tracer. I didn't know that. I'm learning. I thought you had to use a statue. Sugar Free. Once again, scouting, getting the sound cues of where his teammates, where the M80 is going to be approaching from, but they went to the low of the ground this time. And he's able to almost assassinate Happy before he's able to get the shots off with the Deadeye. But M80 able to take up shop on the point, but they're losing bodies. Merritt and Vega able to take out Ultraviolet and Happy. Down goes Liar as well. M80 gets taken out on the recontest. And Toronto Defiant gonna take Nepal 2-0. Solid. Okay, dude. Alright, M80, y'all gonna wake up? Don't get it. I said I was gonna start doing this because I kept losing track of which team won which map. I'm gonna actually like write it down. Imagine that, taking notes on practice. Talking about practice, not the real game. practice. Okay, next map, Midtown. I'm definitely gonna need it for when I watch that EU 7-game series. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I swear that never gets old, dude. It's like I'm from Texas, but that Midtown little music thing is for me. To be fair, I'm from Dallas. This is big city vibes. Hustle and bustle. Try and get this bread, cuz. What is he shooting at? Mary, you good? Okay, someone, Toronto Defiant, pulling out the Orisa for the defense. Interesting choice. Hawk, M80, coming in on the aggression. On the offense, rather. With the Sigma. Gonna try to make Toronto Defiant Sigma balls real quick. Avoiding the explosion of the dynamite. Here comes the first engagement. Hawk getting a bead on where the squishies are set up. Knows someone. And RuPaul death balling on the high ground. Don't want the smoke up there. You will catch a javelin. And he's got an immortality field for that ass in case someone goes low. M80 trying to spread out, put in some value, trying to isolate a weak target. But Toronto Defiant with a nice spread. They're, playing to prevent defense. Covering a lot of ground. Someone engaging on Hog. Catching an accretion. A lot of cooldowns has to go off from Toronto Defiant. They're unable to keep him up. The immortality field and the fortify both dissipated. And now Hawk got designs on these squishies. An accretion takes out RuPaul. And now Merritt is like in a bad situation. That looked like Resident Evil or some shit, bro. I don't even know what to call that. That was he was in a bad spot, alright. Merritt's gonna think twice about that. On the way back. Split spawns aren't an issue. Toronto Defiant gonna have decent position on the second point on this defense, not giving up all of this high ground. But M80 more than likely gonna get this corner for free. And check out the tie bank, 5 minutes on the clock. What was that, Bonk? Oh yeah, we got Briggs, dude. They're sending them to horny jail. Bonk, back it up. Okay, someone hopefully making the call of that tracer off to the side. Pelican gonna be up to no good. And now someone favoring the slow ground, trying to isolate a squishy. Sugar Free's able to win the tracer duel against Pelican. That's going to be extra space for the side of Toronto Defiant. They're going to push back M80, who are going to slowly disengage, try not to give up any more value on the exit. Javelin whiffing wide, right, whatever. It split the M80 squad. Tried to hit Happy in the back line. While I've been yapping, check out the ultimates. Basically, everything's on the board for this next fight. Everybody's going to be pressing Q. M80's got everything, and someone and Vega are going to have the rally and terror surge in short order. Here we go. Spear spinning around the corner. He wants it. There's the gravitic flux behind him, and he doesn't really care about that. He's about to terror surge the back line. The immortality field went down, and I think they're going to try to just get the value in without spinning the ultimates, dude. They didn't even care about that. I don't even know what happened with that gravitic flux, but apparently it wasn't good. Team kill. It's another block party. M80 all down, and Happy switching over to the Widowmaker to try to pull out some fuck shit. He's trying to do some fuck shit. And Sugar Free is wise to it, making the call. He's out, Widow, run! Pelican trying to pester the flank of M80. The flank of Toronto Defiant. Try to give him team some space. Secondary tank. Sugar Free trying to deny. Ow! Oh, we be burning. I need heals. I need cure! Oh, it's hot! Okay, but I'm chilling. Thank you, Ultraviolet. Here comes a re-engagement. Stick from the pulse bomb. Calls out the immortality field and the rally. A lot of abilities spent in response to that pulse bomb. Good out of Pelican. And now M80 going to be able to aggress on the back of that. Hopefully Here comes a rally from Liar, backing up M80. Extra sustainability. Someone with the terror surge trying to slow him down. Merritt uses the distraction, came through, took out Happy. And Pelican still in the fight, trying to get some value in. Sugar Free and the rest of it, Toronto Defiant, look like they have numbers. They've got Hawk cornered, and they took down Hawk. Both tanks trade out, and Pelican gotta get pushed to the spawn door. Toronto Defiant looking hella good on the defense so far. They had 5 minutes on M80 to start, and they still have not gotten the cart underneath the archway, and we're about to be under 2 minutes. We're about to be at 2 minutes. Sorry, math. Rounding up numbers, estimates, whatever, dude. RuPaul's got a window. Amplification matrix on the high ground to bolster this defense on the Toronto Defiant side in case M80 gets a little. They start to pipe. Oh, does that pipe up a little bit too much? RuPaul knows Happy is watching this angle, about to have Infrasight on the board. Those walls. We'll see how Toronto Defiant chooses to respond. Cox got another Infrasight. Happy whiffs a shot and pulls out the Infrasight. And so you see defensive posturing from the rest of Toronto Defiant as they give up that high ground to Hawk and the rest of M80. But not too much value out of it. Just some little extra space. Pelican's able to take out Vega on the way back in. And bodies dropping. Both supports down on the side of Toronto Defiant. Hawk, the accretion, runs into the Fortify. Unable to spear spin out of it is someone. Gets absolutely decimated. They ran down the death squad. M80 looking serious, trying to take this point. And they're under a minute left to go. But Sugar Free and the rest of Toronto Defiant. The pulse bomb takes down Hawk. They're still holding on. Yo, look at Sugar Free, so inspirational. Double amplification matrices going to be on the board in this next engagement. Hawk doesn't have a terror surge. He was on Sigma the last fight. And someone going to be running into... They're going to have a flag for him. Sound cues. Alerting RuPaul to flankers. Flanking activities. Shenaniganery in the back line. Sugar Free needs a heal. And the rest of M80 are going to push Toronto Defiant off the high ground. As RuPaul has to count for the healers in the back line. He's able to activate the window and take out Happy. The power slide. Put him in more danger probably. And someone playing that flag on Ultraviolet in the back line. There goes the bulk of the healing for Hawk. M80 is not long for the rest of this round. Looking for the moral victory. RuPaul's going to deny it with the immortality field. Look at that placement. Absolutely disgusting. Toronto Defiant. Were they sandbagging last match? They gave it up to M80 to give them overconfidence. And now they're just going to snuff their dreams. Just going to take it all away. Where's our goal line? Let me check this out right quick. That's as far as Toronto Defiant needs to get. Don't even need to complete the second point. But Hawk, M80, and them, you know they're going to have something for the defense. Someone showing Sigma. We'll see if he sticks with it. What a beautiful map. Looks good. Let's see where Pelican, Hawk, the Bird Boys, setting up for the defense. M80. Interesting positioning from all the members on M80. You see the core, the Hawk, the Sigma Baptiste. We saw that with the Orisa from someone on the previous round. That's been mostly standard. They hold down this high ground. And then you've got the Tracer working all the flanks, trying to get a beat on where the other placer is at. And now we've got Happy and Brig kind of stacked up together as well. Vega and the rest of Toronto Defiant. Vega and Sugar Free going to be working together. Why am I hearing nothing but Baptiste? Accretion finds his home on Hawk, and he's going to be backing up, letting Ultraviolet top him up. Someone getting the advantage in the Sigma duel so far. Has no barrier. Another accretion finds its home on Hawk once more, and he's low. And so now someone's going to have to make the call. Going to try to take some of this space, put some pressure on M80. And now he catches a rock. And now the immortality field has to come out from RuPaul to keep him alive. Exchanging ultimates. Even Stevens for the most part. Hawk's down about 20% or 10%. Matt's hard. My people were bred for agriculture and not arithmetic. Speaking of which, Hawk and the boys pushing through. Trying to get this numbers advantage. Nobody's down on either side yet. Just straight neutral. Looking like Marvel 3. Already a minute 15 off the board. Off the clock. Hawk is in a bad situation. I don't know how you found yourself in this predicament, sir. But down goes the tank for M80. And the rest of his boys are probably going to fall. But they can't go too quickly because there's a lot of firepower on the side of M80. Look at this motherfucking cheap bitch using the shield and the kinetic grasp. It's a squishy, bro. You ain't man enough to take that Cassidy straight up. You need the barrier. Check them hyperspheres, bro. Someone knows Hawk is on the way back and he's going to be mad. Happy, able to hold it down. Oh, finally the accretion finds its home and Happy goes down as soon as Hawk is on his way back. Hawk's able to take down Vega, but I think it's going to be too little too late. Maybe. Someone's definitely in the wrong hood. Got absolutely world starred, bro. Oh my lord. It is pandemonium in the mini. Hawk is throwing up gang signs at nobody. Getting taken out by Pelican. Or taken out by Sugar Free, rather. And we have no ticks. Trying to fight. Spent all that cash. Took out Hawk early. Was able to separate him in the train and separate him early. And someone was unable to take out Happy with the kinetic with the gravitic flux. All sorts of blood on the dance floor. But we don't even have a tick on the side of Toronto Defiant, and they're almost under it. They have a minute left to go. All right, there we go. Mary got the pick on Ultraviolet to start the fight off, and there goes the rest of the back line or the support lineup for M80. So that's gonna be good. Bob is out. RuPaul's able to get exit value on Tracer, and as I'm talking all this caca, it looks like Toronto Defiant is gonna be able to get the point. I don't think M80 is gonna want to recontest. I don't think they have the bodies to throw on it. 3 minutes and 20 seconds in the time bank for Toronto Defiant. They got the fire truck. Wee woo, wee woo. Yeah, it's a robot driving, but it's all good. Sugar Free's in a good mood, as am I. Toronto Defiant unlocking the payload, gonna try to work their way to the goal line. M80, clear win condition, and looking pretty solid on the defense too. Here comes the engagement around the corner. Someone trying to single out Happy, forcing him to run back. And the rest of M80, they're corralled in this little hallway. I don't know if you want to be in there, dude. These brawl characters, there's no Orisa, but we still throwing out. We got rocks. I got a rock in my back pocket. Here comes Hawk and the rest of M80. And what's the word I'm looking for? Emerging. Emerging from the low ground. Emerging from the hallway. And here we are again. Even Stevens on the corner. Someone's got the gravitic flex in his back pocket. And we got ultimates on the side of M80 to match. RuPaul does not have the amplification matrix to match ultraviolets. Vega and Liar gotta have their rallies. Extra sustainability coming up soon. Oh, I like that angle. Here comes a gravitic flux. Happy tries to pull out the Deadeye to slow him down the potential follow-ups. But Sugar Free's able to take down Pelican in the duel. While that flux was happening, while that fluxed up stuff was happening, here comes Toronto Defiant pushing back M80. Look at someone, dude, just alpha. He's just completely alpha. I'm just running into the back line. Fuck that ammo field. Hawk activating the gravitic flux, able to take out Merritt. But someone in the rest of Toronto Defiant. Here comes a rally. Someone not getting the benefits of it yet, but here he is. Now he's in the AoE effect. Toronto Defiant threatening to push it across the goal line, and M80's got to have to slow him down and hold him off. And they're able to do so, taking down Toronto Defiant. Under a minute 30 left to go. M80 holding strong, making sure they got all the stragglers. What is this skin Liar's got on? I kind of like that. Damn, Brig, what your name is, girl? What you doing? What you up to after this? Where you go? All right, what up? Anyways, Happy. Rest of M80 holding up shop, setting up shop up top. Sigma duels. Poke battles. Under a minute left to go. Ultimates on the board. RuPaul is going to have an amplification matrix for Toronto Defiant to aggress with. But other than that, we'll see if they're able to get any value out of it. That is going to be the X factor in this fight. Here it comes. Amplification matrix activated. And M80 retreating behind Hawk's kinetic grasp. And you see they're going to have to take the angle to where that amplification matrix is no longer a factor. Merritt's able to take out Happy with the positional advantage. A little bit of fan to hammer on the off angle. Immortality Field comes out to save Hawk. But he's not long for this roll. He goes down. M80. Lost Happy. Lost Hawk. Lost Pelican. The Bird Bros go down. And that's it. It's 2-0 for Toronto Defiant. Damn. M80. Bro, what happened? Oh, no. Oh, new Queen Street. It's the first time I've seen this the whole bracket, dude. Actually, everybody been playing Coliseo and Esperanza. New Queen Street. M80 trying to throw a curveball at Toronto Defiant or whomever picked this map. I don't know. Did they pick the maps beforehand or is it a process afterwards? I forgot. I'm also supposed to be writing down who takes which maps. ¿Dónde está mi bolígrafo? Okay, I found it. Okay, M80 and them gonna have to try to get their ish together and get back in this series. They're down 2-0 already. After having taken the upper bracket finals, was it 2 days earlier? It was the day before. They've got to be shooketh. Toronto Defiant took out students of the game, got their confidence boost. And here they are up 2-0 against M80. Solid squad, stacked on either side. But don't get it twisted. Someone, Merritt, RuPaul. Actually, do I have it twisted? Was Vega on that Florida Mayhem team that won this last Overwatch League? Whatever, dude. We got space on the side of M80. They're going to push someone in the rest of Toronto Defiant around this corner, taking initial control of the bot. But someone in the rest of Toronto Defiant still sticking in the fight. Rather give up the space in the bot progress than give up the screw fight win. We already got a minute off the board. Pelican able to narrowly avoid that javelin. And we got someone laying down fire, putting out information, making the calls to his teammates, letting them know we're letting them know we're sugar free. Or who am I talking about, dude? Hawk gets taken out. Let them know where Pelican and Happy are. Now Liar's in a bad position. You might not have wanted to gone into this room. The boot might have kept you alive for 2 seconds, brother. But that was it. Happy needs to retreat with his life. Ultraviolet needs to swift step out of there. Gets the Pelican, but I think Ultraviolet gets taken down. He's able to take out Merritt on the exit, which is going to be huge because Vega's going to have to go back. Already on the way to Tagsy, his fellow person of color. You love to see it. Brothers got to help out. I'm sorry. You got to help each other. Fuck it. Here comes a retest from M80, who's got to have a little bit of an advantage since Vega and Merritt are on their way back. And you see, Toronto Defiant going to have to give up momentary control of the bot. Hawk and Pelican, the Bird Brothers, trying to aggress, trying to take back control of the bot. Someone literally just planted the flag on his way down, looking like me and Mystery Heroes. Like, I don't want to die with this ult. Just throw it up. Whatever. Happy took down someone. The rest of Toronto Defiant disengaging. Backing that ass up. Did you see him check the corner for the Kiriko after he saw her teleport? That was cool. So, what? Where did she go? Where did she go? Which way did she go? Alright, here we go. We're in the streets. Blood in the streets. Javelin in the side of Hawk. Someone letting them know I'm back on the scene. Arissa's jockeying for position. The Tracer taking the position in the Mega room. As I always say, secondary tanks. Those Tracers going to have to control that Mega. That's going to be instrumental in this fight. Sojourn. Happy on the Sojourn. Going to be battling inside of that Mega as well. On the offense, here comes the overclock. Double overclocks off the board and the sound barrier off the board for Vega. Liar's going to try to hold on to it, but he had to pull it out to keep Happy and the rest of M80 alive. And they're probably going to get the better of this engagement. They're able to take out Merritt. Numbers on the side of M80 as Toronto Defiant are corralling themselves in this Mega Health Pack room so that RuPaul can keep everybody topped up. There's a Kitsune Rush. Everybody feeling the Fox Spirit, but Vega goes down. Happy and the rest of M80 holding strong. Hawk denying positioning, not letting his squishies get attacked. M80 doing pretty good there. Looking good on the bot. We got 3.5 minutes off the board. Trying to find no ultimates. And Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet is going to work his way up to Kitsune. But Happy was a little out of position. Couldn't get him any of those Afudas. M80's hightailing it out of there. Oh my lord, look at that shit. That's scary. Look at this gold horse around the corner coming for that ass. The Death Squad. Pelican in the back line. Shenaniganery afoot. Ooh, what you up to? Look at this silly bird. Get out of there, dude. Vega and the rest of trying to fight. Trying to get some of this cart progress, this bot progress back. What's someone up to? Where you going, bro? Okay, he's heading to the high ground to meet his team in the tunnel on the bridge. Chucking the javelins. It hit somebody. I don't know if I could. Tyree kill down there somewhere, dude. Just throw it up. There's another one. Exchanging javelins are the Orissas, and here they are jacking for control of the bridge. Interesting that they decide to fight for the bridge. This is the high ground. This is the pertinent map control area. It's just interesting to see the tanks up here. I play online. You know the tanks only just sit right next to the bot, or they're just diving the back line. Says me. I play ball. Anyways, Sugar Free got a pulse bomb in the back pocket. Pelicans got one to match. And RuPaul's working her way up to Kitsune to rush the match. Ultraviolet's on the other side. The Lucios are literally right on top of each other. All y'all look alike. Both of them going to have sound barriers available. And we're just playing footsies. It's been like a minute and a half without anybody dropping on either side. Both teams just building up their ults. Going to have full decks. And it's going to be a series of Qs being pressed. Everything online for Toronto Defiant. Check out all the checks, dude. And they are still behind in cart. Here comes Overclock from Merit to initiate. What's next off the board? It looks like M80 is going to be happy just to disengage and keep everything. There's a Kitsune from RuPaul pressing the advantage. And here we go. Everything's pressing. Look at everything. Everybody's pressing everything on the M80 side. Toronto Defiant. Oh my god, there's too much happening. Too much blood in the street. Someone's spinning the javelin. Bodies dropping on either side. Both sides lost their sojourn. Still 4-on-4. Someone gets taken down. And I have to assume that means M80 is getting the best of this exchange. I didn't even try to commentate that, dude. Look at everybody had everything. Now nobody has nothing. That means every ult was just spent. 10 people pressed their Q buttons. Merit tried to start it all off with the overclock, and M80 got the better of it with the disengage, nullifying the value that Merit would have got out of that overclock without having to expend any of their ultimates in response. And with that advantage, they able to keep control of the bot. We're under 3.5 minutes left to go, and M80's looking solid, but there goes the bulk of their healing. Merit takes out Ultraviolet's head. And now Hawk and the rest of M80 are going to disengage and leave Pelican stranded. And here comes the Death Squad. Toronto Defiant want to take him out. It looks like Pelican's just going to be annoying and disrupt that cart progress. Look at him, dude. Juking him. Barry Sanders. Sugar Free got his ankles broken. No value on that attempt at a dive. Here comes Pelican. Pestering the back line. Able to take out the Lucio. Huge value target. But there goes a cleanse from Kiriko to keep him alive. More cooldowns off the board for Toronto Defiant. Pelican. And the rest of M80 taking this space back. Look at the clock. Clock is going to be a factor. Time is the most important resource. 2.5 minutes left to go. Liar's gone. Merit took him out with the railgun, neutral. And Pelican and the rest of M80 gonna have to posture defensively. Here comes the overclock from Merit. Hawk tries to plant the flag in response, unable to get any value in. The rest of M80 needs to disengage. If they lose any more bodies, this is gonna be rough for them. Toronto Defiant are about to take the lead and gonna unlock forward spawn soon. 2-minute warning, just like Athena said. All right, we'll see who's gonna unlock their inner Aaron Rodgers. Okay, here comes all the Qs again. Double Kitsune for Kitsune. Both Aristas using all their sustainability abilities. Both Sojourners get singled out and taken out. 4-on-4 still. Hawk trying to get value in on the back line. Pushes them down off the high ground, which means someone's going to have less sustainability. Vega has to pull out the sound barrier to keep him alive, which pulls out Liars in response. Ultraviolet's able to take out someone who was separated from the rest of his supports. And M80 going to use the positional advantage they got. And now they got to walk the bot back. They've got almost under a minute to go. 1-1-1. Light a candle. Make a wish. 20 meters behind. A minute left to go. And they've got to get the bot all the way around to their barrier and get the rest of this progress. Ultimate's on the board. Happy. Gonna have to go dummy thick with this overclock. There goes the first rail. And now he's just chucking them. Toronto Defiant trying to corral themselves. Trying to use the cover to avoid. Try to weather the storm. Able to do so. But Happy held on to another rail. Good! I knew it. Vega was not long for that one. Why you in the air, boy? Skeet shot yourself. But both Lucios go down. 4-on-4 still. Both teams have the bulk of their healing, but no speed boosts available on the side of Toronto Defiant to engage on the point. And here they come. Unable to get much ground covered with the spear spin, but M80, they're still going to back up. Hawk still wants the space, still wants to get topped up. Last fight territory for both sides. Happy. Trying to get a beat on this Tracer, passing in from the backside. Lucio's back in the fight. 5-on-5, both teams at full strength. Here comes the engagement. Kitsune rush from either side. Feeling the Spock spirit. Someone goes down first. And Happy trying to take down Vega. 3-on-5. Toronto Defiant losing in numbers, but they're sticking into it. Yep, that was it. Unable to touch the point. Toronto M80 taking map, sticking in the fight, sticking in the series. I only have 5 replay codes, and this goes to this is a first to 4, so I think I know how everything ends. But you know what? Whatever. I'm enjoying myself still. New Junk City and Shambali. Okay, I'm just guessing it's gonna be, yeah. Of course, the map M81 was push. What a bunch of scrubs. I joke, I kid. I kid. American Ninjas? Toronto Defiant did not take well to losing in the upper bracket finals, and they're coming back with a vengeance. They might have lost that last map, but they're still looking, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good. They're looking hella good. Sugar Free getting a bead on where M80 and them boys coming from. Hot. Corralling his team back. They want some space. They need to get topped up. People already low. Look at someone losing some life down below his armor. And Sugar Free wants to dive on the back line. Wants to take out one of those supports. There goes the Immortality Field. So the next one will find its home. Ultraviolet went the wrong way. And he gets taken out. Able to take out Vega. And RuPaul gets taken out as well. So now both teams are losing their healers. And Sugar Free gonna get taken out. Isolated. Someone gonna try to get some value in on the exit. But M80 got the better of that exchange. Both teams lost their Baptistes. But M80 had better positioning. Despite Ultraviolet getting singled out early. But I suppose that commitment from the rest of Toronto Defiant was allowing them to get some damage in on those off angles on the flank. 50% already. They got the flip early in that fight. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sugar Free totally ignored Pelican getting the control of the point while he dived in on the Baptiste during that first engagement. Ow. Gonna have to burn recall early. Returning to his team is Pelican. He's going to be helping, trying to pump in some damage on this bump front line. Look at Toronto Defiant pushing them back. Alphas. 80% already on the board for M80 on this first flashpoint. The Genji tries to go in on the back line to dive in. Hawk trying to whittle down someone on the Orisa as they plant the flag, unable to do so. The sound barrier is nothing doing. They still lose Hawk, but the rest of M80 with the extra sustainability taking down Toronto Defiant, losing bodies on the side. Someone's gonna have to give his life for the cause. He catches a pulse bomb for his troubles. RuPaul, Sugar Free get taken out. Pelican doing really good in that first point. I think that was like Pelican MVP. Or maybe I'm just glazing. Who knows? It wouldn't be the first time. M80 taking that first flashpoint, trying to roar back in this series. Down 2-1. I'm hindered. Somebody help me. I'm falling and I can't get up. Life alert. And here comes someone and the rest of the Toronto Defiant. Sugar Free's got an S word. Checking out some shurikens. Trying to get a little bit of extra value in. Toronto Defiant pushing back M80. Taking initial control of the flashpoint as it's unlocked. Here comes the blade. The barrier from Vega to back up. Hawk tried to pull out the Terror Surge to slow down the aggression from Sugar Free. His blade and the rest of Toronto Defiant. But it looks like he's just going to get this rest of this value in on some neutral alternate fires. Really, dude? Okay. He went for it. Sugar Free looking good on the Genji. Handed out hot slices. Toronto Defiant looking like a death squad. Already a third of the way to the taking this flashpoint. And M80 are going to have to regroup and figure out a way to come back in. They might only get like one more real fight on this flashpoint. And RuPaul's got an amplification matrix for them to come into. Ultraviolet. We'll see if Ultraviolet... Who's the first to pull out the window? Who's going to pull it out in response? And then we'll see who's is bigger at the end of all that. Merit. Looking for Dinks. The pulse bomb whips between he and RuPaul. But he gets taken down by Hawk. Sugar Free on the Genji. Wow. Slicing through. Able to take out Ultraviolet and Happy. Getting a lot of value in. Toronto Defiant still looking good in this fight. Hawk. I think he's the last samurai. Gets taken down. And there's going to be another 100-0 going for Toronto Defiant. Taking the flashpoint. 1-1. On this fourth map. Merit's got a dead eye. Happy with this. Happy has an overclock for this next fight. Do we have any sustainability ults on the side of Toronto Defiant? We do not. Neither do M80. So these DPS gonna be looking to pop off. Dude, just double dinking Hawk, just chunking them down. Here comes a dead eye. Try to slow it down to neutral, but Hawk says, "Shut up, shut up." Catches javelin. I don't want that. Not in my house. Flashpoint is unlocked. M80 with initial positional advantage. But Hawk is low. Liar's gonna have to activate the sound barrier to keep him alive. Point goes over to M80. Toronto Defiant disengaging, trying to nullify the effects of that sound barrier. Oh my lord, Dumare doesn't miss. Did you see that? He just chucked the body head. Took out took out Happy on the Sojourn. So Happy not even gonna bother with the overclock, pulling out the Cassidy. And now we're gonna have dueling cowboys. He's pissed about that. He didn't like that one. He's like, you think you nice with it, bro? I'll show you nice, alright. I have to get a new star on RuneScape. Give me a second. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the sounds of this game for like 30 seconds. Okay, I found a star and M80 in control at this point. Sugar Free's got another blade. A lot of ultimates on the side of Toronto Defiant coming into this next fight. But they're going to have to get control of the flashpoint. Sugar Free pestering from the off angle. communicating to his team where all the threats on the M80 side are. Nobody's addressing him yet. There goes Sugar Free, or there goes Pelican. But unfortunately, Sugar Free gets the assassination on Happy. Off the back of Merritt's Deadeye engagement. The kunais are nothing doing. Shimada's gonna beat out the well, I don't know, they trained together or something. He took out his old homie Genji. Probably a little sad about having to take out his old friend, but he wants to take this flashpoint more. And here comes M80. Are they coming back in to try to recontest? They don't want to give it up. There's the touch from the Tracer, and the blade comes out from Sugar Free. The Terror Surge from Hawk trying to nullify the effects, but Pelican still gets sliced up. And another hot slice for Ultraviolet takes out a bulk of the healing from M80. That's going to be it. That last ditch effort. Probably a good job of forcing out ultimates. But other than that, look at the block party. Everybody dead still on the side of M80. And they're gonna be behind on this position. Toronto Defiant fanning out. I'll be looking to take early control of this next flashpoint. Flashpoint number 4. Sugar Free taking an advanced position, getting a beat on where the rest of the M80 is. And we got Pelican doing some cheeky stuff. Able to get the stick on Merritt. Forces out the immortality field from RuPaul. There goes a lot of sustainability for Toronto Defiant. Which means Pelican's going to be able to just aggress on RuPaul as he wishes. But RuPaul with the defense, with the self-defense. Support character, by the way. Merritt able to catch Liar out of position. And Merritt goes down 4-on-4 still. Positional advantage for M80. And Vega goes down afterwards. Numbers on the side of M80 now, and the rest of Toronto Defiant getting pushed back. Trying to disengage, escape with their lives, deny some of this exit value. And Pelican, still pestering. Putting a lot of pressure on Toronto Defiant. There goes the Javelin. Someone in the rest of Toronto Defiant stacked up, trying to ignore Pelican on the back line. Windows come out. The amplification matrix from RuPaul. Pelican still on the back line. Now he's backed up with the sound barrier, just trying to get a lot of value in. They're absolutely ignoring him. If I'm Pelican, I feel like a little bitch right now. Now I stuck RuPaul. Finally get some value in, but Sugar Free with a double kill on my back line. Took out my Cassidy and my Lucio. I'm going to try to finish him off. Toronto Defiant got the flip while Pelican's putting in that work. Got the stick on RuPaul. Forcing out Immortality Field, but Toronto Defiant getting the better of the entirety of the exchange. Takes control of the point. And they've still got ultimates to work with. M80, on the other hand, needs a home loan. Sugar Free, about to pull out the S word. Gonna try to force out some defensive cooldowns first, I'm sure. Making the calls to his teammates. Gonna try to converge on the target. Here comes the blade. Pulling out the S word. Wants the Kiriko. She gets taken out. Merritt's able to finish her off with the railgun after the initial slash through. Hot wants to take down Sugar Free, but the rest of Toronto Defiant are peeling, keeping him up. RuPaul keeping them nice and healthy. Alternate fires. Don't find her home. But the Cassidy goes down. Happy, Hot, Liar. All bodies, all in the dirt. Toronto Defiant looking like they're about to take this map and go up 3-1 in the series. Here comes the here comes the last touch. Last ditch effort from Pelican, keeping overtime alive. Ow! Those primary fires into the head. Gonna make Pelican think twice. Already gonna take it down by the railgun. Overclock for Merritt. Someone in Merritt, just too much. Sugar Free and Merritt, too much damage. Someone in the rest of Toronto Defiant holding strong. The flip goes over for M80, but they've already lost numbers. Oh! Happy following up on the dive. Someone goes down. Tanks are off the board. So we just got straight team deathmatch. Flip goes back over for Toronto Defiant. M80 trying to keep themselves alive, giving up the point. Happy unable to do so on the Echo. Pelican is back on the Tracer. Getting sliced up in the back of the head. I got an S-word for you. S-word and some shurikens. Hawk is back one more time. Monkey business. Trying again. Liar doesn't get Ajax. There's a sound barrier. A little bit more sustainability, but he gets absolutely whittled down. Hawk follows him in the afterlife. Toronto Defiant up 3-1 in the series. First to 4 series. Upper bracket finals. After coming back, after losing that last map, after losing that last match 3-0, was it not? Oh no, it was 3-1. Now they're coming back with the reverse 3-1, going to Shambhala Monastery, try to close it out. I only have 5 replay codes, so we know how this one ends. Damn, dude. Oh, this is gonna be sick. I can't wait to go to DreamHack, dude. I hope these two play on LAN. That would be so sick to see, like, oh. Shambhala Monastery been the final map in a lot of these series I've watched so far. We've seen some hype stuff like between, I believe it was Citrus Nation and Luminosity. Yeah. Oh no. It was Citrus Nation and Pirates in Pajamas. That was sick.
It made me look like a superhero. The reality was not as inspiring.
Okay, M80 on their last legs, down 3-1 in the series. They took it over Toronto Defiant in the upper bracket finals, but now in grand finals, when the money's on the line, Toronto Defiant, Florida Mayhem Corps, Overwatch League champions, looking super solid. Look at them, so inspirational on the high ground. Solid, spread out, a lot of sustainability. Don't try to dive on me, dude. This Briggs got a a whip shot for you? Here comes a wraparound from M80. Here comes the engagement. Spear spin in. Hawk has designs on the back line. Someone trying to ignore him. Addressing his squishies. And someone is low. Here comes the isolation from Hawk. Immortality field in from RuPaul trying to save him. RuPaul's able to take out Pelican, but someone goes down. Number 4-on-4, but advantage on the side of M80. They still got their tank. They still got all these gross, chunky cooldowns. All this damage. RuPaul catching a javelin in the midsection. And he's down. Sugar free. Try and get a little bit of more extra value in. But that's it. Hawk gonna take advanced position, advanced control of this mega area, along with Happy on the Sojourn. And M80 looking pretty solid, able to get out of their spawn before too long. Retreating back to the point. I want to make sure they continue to get this cart progress. Ow! Caught a javelin in between the eyes. Hawk not returning fire. Here comes a re-engage with spear spin. Someone shut him down again. Wanted to catch Merit on the retreat to the high ground, but someone getting the best of this exchange so far between the Aristas. Here comes Hawk trying to get Ash on the back line. Sound barrier backing him up from Liar. And Happy's able to take down Merit. Bodies dropping on the side of Toronto Defiant means this fight should be going over to M80. And the Arista should be the clarion call. It should be it. M80 looking pretty good. 2 straight fight wins. And now we're trying to get some extra value. Taking the first point. More time on the bank for them. 4-10. And Hawk still chucking javelins. Check out the ultimates. M80 used mostly. It has. What did they use? They used their Kitsune on a barrier. Now they've got an overclock and a terror surge. Everything on the board except for the amplification matrix of Toronto Defiant. Here comes Bob from Merit. And the Arista's jockeying for position. Either of them pull out their terror surges. Someone getting the better of it. Hawk goes down. Merit just chilling, putting in shots. And Toronto Defiant take the fight win, stabilizing a little bit. Hawk and the rest of M80 gonna have to reconsider and elaborate a new offense. With no ults, gonna have to try to generate something on their way in. Sugar Free only got the pulse bomb, is the only thing online right now. But other than that, looking like a straight up fight. Potentially the flex supports are gonna build up these Kitsune and amplification matrices respectively. Merit trying not to get taken out before the party really starts. Someone trying to ward off Hawk and the rest of M80. And here they are, getting control of their cart once more. And there's a Kitsune rush from Ultraviolet. RuPaul with the amplification matrix in response. Sugar Free takes down Liar with the pulse bomb. Huge value on the back line. Bodies dropping on either side. And we still got Toronto Defiant with the lead. Happy, getting staggered, getting bullied, all alone. No friends, no phone. Oh my god. Got staggered hard. They took him out. A lot of time off the bank for M80. But still 2 minutes to go. And they're getting good card progress. Progress on this card. Mary takes out Happy before the party really starts. That's going to be an advantage on the side of Toronto Defiant. And they're going to try to press it. Look at M80 rallying themselves in the mega health pack, trying to disengage. Someone wants to get a little bit of extra value, and javelins the floor. Let's let Hawk know, dude. This could be you. Toronto Defiant looking strong, looking stoic. A lot of ultimates on the. Or actually, no ultimates, just double terror surges on either side. Mary gonna have a bob soon. This is potentially one of the worst spots that M80 could have lost that position of the card. And look at this gross head glitch positioning that RuPaul and Merritt get to have. And if it's anybody that doesn't need positional advantage in his game battles, it's RuPaul and Merritt, dude. They're already gross. Numbers on the side of Toronto Defiant. Hot goes down early. Someone planning to flag on nothing for no reason. But it's all good. Happy trying to get isolated. Someone separation of Ultraviolet and Happy calls out the sound barrier from Liar to keep his team alive. They lost Hawk, and as it continued from Ultraviolet just to ward Toronto Defiant back even more. Hawk's back on the scene. And Pulse Bomb from Pelican is able to get nullified by Vega's rally and shield. I didn't even know you could come this way. What the hell, dude? The flame from where? The Donde. Here comes M80. Wrapping all the way around. Trying to use all the creeks and all the crevices, all the cubbies this map has to offer. But Toronto Defiant is still holding strong. They still have to get to the second point. They've only got 10 seconds left to go. This is last fight territory. Here comes the aggression from Hawk. Fortify, Spear Spin in, and the Terror Surge. All the cooldowns go down to take down the Immortality Field. And that goes Happy as well. Someone takes down Happy. Hawk's aggression, M80, all for naught. Bodies are dropping on their side. Toronto Defiant holding too strong. The champs, dude, you can't take the crown. It's ours. They're still the champ. You might have beat us in the upper bracket, but damn it. We're sending you home. I take that money. What's the difference in prize pool here? First place gets 30K. Second place gets 15. They're playing for $15,000. This is a $15,000 money match. 3K a piece. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of esports allocation of funds. It's probably money going to the janitor or some shit. But anyways. Oh, you have to win to get to go to Dallas? What the hell? I'm only gonna see. Boo! I'd rather see M80. Oh well, it's all good. Nah, I'm a glazed Merritt. I'd be like, Merritt, have my babies. Merritt, I love you. Merritt, oh my god. Oh my god, Merritt, he's so dreamy. Look at Merritt, absolute nerd, just like me on some game battle shit, trying to get a beat on any information you could get on where M80 is set up. If they're playing any sort of fuck shit on their comps, he sees a BAP, he took a shot, he wants blood already. Angry. And back over to the Ash. Somebody get me some healing. And Toronto Defiant don't have too far to go. Have a clear win condition. 4 minutes on the clock for them. And here come the initial engagements. Already getting more card progress than I thought M80 did so far at this point. At this juncture, both hit scans on the Ashes. Exchanging shots. Nice. I love that. Chucked the dynamite and then came back around the corner and hit it to explode it. You can just see how much years of experience all these players have in this game. Here comes the engagement from someone in the rest of Toronto Defiant, spear spinning and forcing Hawk back into the corner. It looks familiar. This is exactly what happened on the other side. And that's exactly what happened. Both tanks going down. M80 with numbers advantage, able to hold strong. But they did lose a lot of bodies, so they're going to have to disengage. Merritt almost had it there. But Happy's got backup. Ultraviolet is still there, still holding strong. Got the amplification matrix. And their positioning is going to have to be posturing on the defensive because they are missing their tank. They're going to have to give up control of this high ground. But now Hawk's back on the scene. Amplification matrix, re-aggression. Just forces someone back. Actually, he's really low. Hawk might be able to finish him off around the corner. Pelican goes down. Which means Merritt for punish some aggression on the flank. Toronto Defiant with numbers pushing back around the spawn advantage on the side of Toronto Defiant as well. Sugar Free, Merritt dropping bodies. It looks like Toronto Defiant is going to be able to take this first fight. When look at them, they're getting the cart around the corner. Hawk literally has 1 HP, dude. He's getting bullied. And if I'm on the M80 side, I'm starting to look a little. I'm starting to feel a little, you know, that nervous dog meme. You know, I'm starting to feel a little sketch, man. All right, one more fight potentially for this last point, and then we're in like potentially last fight territory to get that cart the rest of the way there, depending on who goes down first. Happy already goes down early. Pelican follows it. That is so fucking bad. I don't even know what happened. There's the goal line. They're already right there. Look at the advanced position that Toronto Defiant are taking past the goal line. This is no brains if you are on the M80 side. What are you going to do? What's the plan? We've got a Terror Surge. So does someone. I'm happy on the Ash. I'm trying to avoid getting set on fire like Sean Paul. Toronto Defiant able to retreat to their goal, to the touchdown they're looking for. Here comes Pelican on the Genji and the rest of M80 trying to hold them off. This is their last chance. This is their tournament life right here. Down 3-1 in the set in the first of 4 series. Hawk catching a javelin. Trying to fight. Trying to push it over the goal line. Last chance. Hawk is low. Using the corner. Allowing his teammates to keep him topped up. Toronto Defiant just taking it real nice and slow. Want to calculate all of these ults. They've got 3 minutes left. They can take their time. Make sure everybody's nice and topped up before they engage. Make sure they have access to all the cooldowns. They've got ultimates. They've got an amplification matrix. They've got a Terror Surge. They feel good. Here comes the engagement on the backline. Terror Surge out from someone. Charging it all the way up. Immortality field off the board for Ultraviolet. There goes a lot of the sustainability for M80. Hawk with the attempt to Terror Surge the backline. Takes down Merritt. Bodies dropping on either side. M80 getting the better of the exchange so far, but someone is still in it. He's able to take out Liar. That's huge. Sugar Free and someone on the backline. Hawk. No more heals. Still trying to hold it down. Pelican goes down. So does Hawk. The Bird Bros are unable to hold it down at the end, and Toronto Defiant take it. They take somebody. They're able to get it over across the goal line. They take the series. They're going to Dallas. 4-1 over M80. After losing to them yesterday, 3-1 in the upper bracket finals, came back, took it to them, put it on their heads. That was just good. I'm trying to think. It's all a blur because I'm trying to commentate and keep up with like what's happening in each fight. But what stood out to me, I guess, nobody's got more coordination and better communication to the Defiant, it seems. I think M80 had like more firepower in some of these fights, but maybe a little bit more aggression that didn't get value. And then obviously Toronto Defiant is going to be able to take advantage of stuff like that. Like I just remember, like I especially like I know that like the first fight on Samoa in the last match, not this match, Hawk put himself out of position and stopped himself from getting heals. And I think it was just like those little micro plays like that. I mean, Florida Mayhem core on the side of Toronto Defiant. They've got the continuity, the camaraderie, all the firepower in the world. Merit and Sugar Free. Ugh. Yeah, I guess you could say, yeah, no, they were forcing the advantage. It was like because Happy was switching to the Cassidy to match Merit, switch to Ash to match Merit. So, I mean, I guess that means that M80 was trying to keep up with Toronto Defiant's compositional decisions. Alright, I'm just rambling. I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what happened. Tell me what y'all saw. That was sick, though. And I am super excited to watch the grand finals in EU. It goes to 7 maps. It's Ints versus Space Station. Former Al talent on either side. Kevster Kai for Ints. Easy for Ints. It's basically the whole London Spitfire on Space Station plus Funny Astro. I'm going to have a good ass time. That's going to be good. Alright, y'all. Click on another video. Stretch your legs. Drink water. Do good stuff that's good for you. Bad stuff that's bad for you. Do less of that stuff, alright? Try to anyways. Alright. See ya.